the community in Girvan comes together in other ways too. In this graveyard lie many men from the town who were killed in the First World War. But until recently, some of the people of Girvan knew little of their stories. The Great War Project reconnects people of the town today with their own past. The people behind this project are a local couple, Richie and Lorna.
What are we going up to here then, Lorna?
We're in the original part of the Doon Cemetery in Girvan, and we're heading towards one of the headstones of the two men we have researched.
So what's here, guys? What grave is this?
This is the grave of Lawrence Thomas Wilson and Hugh Wilson, who both died in the First World War.
Lawrence Thompson Wilson died aged 23 and he was killed at Gallipoli in 1915.
Right.
And their other son, Hugh Wilson, he was in the Cameron Highlanders and he was killed in France in October 1918, just before the end of the First World War.
When Lorna and Richie held an exhibition of their research, they were able to connect the story of the Wilson brothers to a relative today.
And we had an elderly lady come in and asked if we had any information. She had never seen photographs of her uncles, so we managed to pass that information on to the family. And that's basically why we do what we do, so that we can pass on these stories. Social media has been a great part of what we are doing, because it lets us get in touch with people from all over the world.
Good you get from it?
You can't quite describe how it feels when you pass on that information to somebody. We look at it as giving the past a future, because we're at a point now where, when I grew up, the wee old guys were the guys for the First World War. The wee old guys now, and there's very few of them left, are for the Second World War. So in a few years' time, there's not going to be anybody left, but the drive is to make sure that these guys are never forgotten. They're not just a name on a war memorial. Every single one of them has a story to tell.